that is really, really remarkable and really, really inspiring. And you know, again, he's a filmmaker because he loves.
Lucy, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
How emotional has this whole thing been?
Alrighty then.
Many people say that you are a sex symbol of cinematography. Do you believe yourself to be so? And is it important for you to be liked by the audience?
You know, my job is to turn up and say my lines and do it as best I can, and I try not to think about anything else.
У меня такая работа прийти, прочитать строчки, и я, честно, о своем больше ни о чем не думаю.
Sorry for the boring answer.
We all grew facial hair. I mean, everybody. I think there was 11 moustaches on set.
Sure, you'll answer different this time.
Probably. Yeah. Okay, you shoot.
Okay, Cillian, what do you love about your life?
What I love about my life?
Yeah,
that is a very good question. I suppose I feel very lucky to be doing what I love. And you know, that's really it. It's simple as that. Yeah, it's as simple as that.
Great. Well, thank you for your answer.
Thanks. I'm sure you've had better ones, but thank you.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, Cillian.
Hello.
Mi amigo. ¿Y tú? Eres romántico.
You hope so.
Oh, sí. Hasta
I
la
hope so.
vista.
Ask his wife.
Adiós, Cillian.
Adios.
Adiós, Jamie.
Adios.
It's Cillian. His name is Cillian, the young boy's name.
I'll take that as a compliment, I think. Not quite sure.
How fitting is it for you to be here in Birmingham for the world premiere of the second series?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the show is about Birmingham, and Steve is from Birmingham. I'm clearly not from Birmingham, but I'm loving being here and delighted that so many people turned out, and I hope they enjoyed the second season.
Well, I think there's a lovely tradition in storytelling of the knock on the door, and who's at the door, and Tom kind of embodies that device in storytelling. He is the knock at the door, the sort of unexpected guest, and I like to think of him kind of in a very positive way as a kind of a human hand grenade, or like a story hand grenade. Because when he comes and knocks at the door, things change, and he changes the dynamic of the group, and he kind of alters the course of the story.
Through phases, sometimes you dream very intensely and you can remember them, and other times you don't remember them at all, you don't dream at all. And I think it tends to do with what sort of condition you're in, sort of physically and emotionally at the time. And they're so subjective that, you know, and people say that listening to other people's dreams is the most sleep-inducing thing possible. So, you know...
Kirk is going to be all about, and you're tackling a very similar time frame. Talk to me about the relationship with Nolan and working with him once again on the new film.
Well, I'm just very lucky. I mean, I met Chris on Batman Begins, which I guess is, I don't know, I generally judge it by how many children we've all had in the interim. So a lot. It's a long time ago, and he's been very loyal to me, and I think he's, you know, one of the few great original filmmakers that we have these days.
We definitely thought about that every day.
Am I answering that as well?
You don't have to if you don't want to. We can move to the next question if you want.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
An enjoyable experience for you guys? Made you want to work together again in the future?
You must be so happy you get down to this.
It's my turn. Yeah, well, you know, so when you're casting a two-hander, you know, it's always a gamble, really. You've got to get it right, I think, and I think luckily this one worked out. You know, I'm just bored of taking the mickey out of it, so I'm just gonna tell it straight.
Did you guys feel that on set? You're like, he's so young.
No, actually, no. It didn't really feel like that because he's such a good actor, and I think that, you know, it was such an ensemble. Everybody was there for each other, and we all kind of looked out for each other. So no, he's all right. He can look after himself. He's Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you aware of the disappointed Cillian Murphy meme on the internet?
The what?
The disappointed Cillian Murphy meme.
It's a meme.
So in junkets, the people, your fans on the internet are saying that when you're not speaking sometimes, you look like you're disappointed in someone a long way away.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you think of that?
Well, I'm glad I know what a meme is. These days can be a little long sometimes. You know,
it's just made him terribly self-conscious of himself at the moment. Obviously, when he's completely unself-conscious, you've ruined his life. I hope not.
No. If it helps, they lock me.
I thought I was not exaggerating.
Oh, good.
I think I was exaggerating.
I think I'm probably exaggerating.
Do you think you'd like to work with Jamie again?
No.
He's probably saying something very different. Are you saying nice things? I'm saying like extraordinarily nice things over here.
I am.
No, great.
Yeah, no, you're amazing.
He actually said you'd be a great director.
Yeah, did he? Irish people are just such good liars.
And it's not constrained by any formula, and that came from the whole spirit of jazz, which is the freedom to express yourself on your instrument, which has been lost. It can be argued through the 80s and through the early 90s with playing through pop formula, playing to songs that appeal melody-wise and that are based on 3 chords, whereas this is the freedom to go a bit further with music and to try different styles and different modes and get them into one formula and mix it down to something different. Obviously it has its roots in jazz and 70s music, but it's now moving on. It's becoming popular now, really popular, and I think it's great because now people of our age and stuff are beginning to appreciate musicianship as opposed to catchy tune, you know. They begin to appreciate live music.
Hiya, thanks for coming. I'm Cillian. This is Jeff. We're just going to have a conversation about stuff. I don't really generally not on this side of the interaction, but I'll do my best. So, welcome to Dublin.
You're 2 days away from starting filming the new series and you've got to get the hair cut. How are you feeling, Cillian?
I'm kind of getting used to it now. You know, people are going into barbers asking for a peaky. You know, it's why, I don't know, but they are willfully, voluntarily.
Well, we didn't really know, you know, you just gotta, you know, do the work as best you can and be as honest and truthful as you can, and then hopefully people will engage with it and invest with it, and they have, so I'm delighted.
Has it got under your skin, the whole story?
Yes, absolutely. And he's a very complicated character, Tommy Shelby, and it's quite exhausting playing him, actually, but I love it, so I feel kind of privileged.
What about the haircut?
Yeah, that's another issue. I wouldn't recommend it.
Does it hurt?
No, it's just my children think I'm ridiculous, you know. So, but apparently now it's very hip to get a haircut like that.
And also, you know, even in not necessarily those scenes, but in just some of the more sort of emotional scenes, to have Sean right there beside us and being able to just, you know, just whisper to us, you know, direction and stuff was very, very powerful, and it felt very sort of safe environment.
Do it again.
that was mostly to Jamie.
Yeah, that was instant. How long had you been kind of wanting? I'm just going to ignore this as this unfolds. Nobody wants to see
used to it now.
That's just shocking.
You were saying before you had to swim and hold your breath for like 4 minutes. Were there some other crazy moments during filming?
I did a bit of skiing, and I skied into the camera a few times.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you avoid getting hurt?
I don't know, I just went like that. It's not in the movie, obviously.
Okay, great. Well, congratulations.
Oh no, you can't do that.
That is an over-designed turntable.
Right, let's give it a go.
Skiing, I had to learn to ski in a couple of days. Literally, with you, we learned, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sort of.
Yes. You were very good, though. You were good.
We were all right.
What's that ski instructor called again?
Can't remember, Tom.
Marie. Was it Marie? Maria.
I don't know.
Right, that's good, isn't it? She was awesome.
Yeah, we had great, you know, teams to like help you learn intensively and quickly, which is not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, I was heartbroken.
Yeah?
Have you recovered enough now? Despite his hair being chopped off in the movie?
I'm still mourning.
And just a couple of quick questions for a lightning round for our audience. Which emoji do you use the most?
I'm not really an emoji guy. I prefer spelling words correctly. There is that one that's a smiling twirl of shite. Oh, you like that one? It's very strange.
Apparently the emoji people have said